Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of Leaders of Asia Talk series. Today, we have a young, energetic, and dynamic leader from Maldives as well as from Sri Lanka, Sathes Raamachandran, also known as Sathes Chandran. Sathes is a global voice in sustainable pest and vector management, known for advancing the shift from reactive pest control to structured, science-led risk management-based systems. As CEO of Pesterminators Private Limited, Maldives and Sri Lanka, he leads operations across some of the world's most complex and environmentally sensitive hospitality ecosystems. His work focuses on integrating sustainability, public health priorities, and execution into periodical, measurable pest management strategies. He serves on the board of GPMC, Global Pest Management Coalition, and as a special expert EXCO member of FOCMA, Federation of Asian and Oceania Pest Managers Association. Sathes has been at the forefront of introducing pest risk management as a structured decision-making framework, enabling organizations to reduce chemical dependency while improving long-term outcomes. Under his leadership, Pesterminators achieved carbon neutral service operations and continues to implement low-impact data-driven intervention models tailored for tropical and island environments. His work extends beyond commercial operations into public health and policy engagement. He collaborates with governments, health authorities, researchers, and global partners on vector management programs, biological control initiatives, and climate responsive strategies. His work and leadership have been recognized through multiple international awards, both at organizational and individual level, particularly for contributions to sustainable pest management, innovation, and industry leadership. His work is guided by a clear stance: pest management must evolve into discipline of risk governance, where decisions are driven by science, measured by impact, and aligned with the long-term health ecosystems and communities. Welcome, Sathes, on this Leaders of Asia show.
Thank you, Mr. Ujjwal, for a wonderful introduction. That's a very long introduction. Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be part of this initiative from ENG Pathway, joining on the talk series of Leaders of Asia. Thank you for this opportunity, I would say.
Yeah, thanks for accepting our invite. So, Sathes, you have a very impactful journey in pest management industry. So, how have you come to this stage? Can you tell us in details about your journey so far in pest management industry?
Definitely. To be honest, I didn't enter pest management at the initial stage. It's not by design. My starting point is from agriculture. I did plant biology and biotechnology, and I was working for the agrochemical industry. And my initial journey started with R&D, and then I moved to marketing. And that is some kind of a combination which helped me to understand the ground reality as well as the science and how the decision should be made in terms of handling the pest-related problems. And urban pest management, which came later stage, I was delegated to handle a department, urban pest management department of a public quoted company, and that's how I entered the space. At the beginning, I approached it like a usual function. I thought, let me learn about the products and how the operation is being handled, and I have to deliver the results. But something was bothering me. That's when I realized, it's not adding up. So, as usual, urban pest management, we are known If there is a pest problem, a guy goes and spray chemical and come back, and that is the entire operation, which by design, by default, I would say we are always thinking about. But something was missing down the line. We can follow the standard procedure, but still the problem is recurring, and it is continuously it's posing a threat. So then I thought, okay, let me step back, and instead of asking what treatment like we do use, and started asking why it's happening. So this is where my agriculture background also helped me. Like if there's an agriculture issue, if there's a pest issue, we don't just blindly spray chemicals. So this agriculture journey have helped me in the urban pest management journey. So we thought of focusing on the environment, behavior, timing, and everything. The key thing which I understood is pests are really a problem. It's rarely a problem. That's a signal, trigger signal. So I started applying that thinking, and then with that opportunity, we started developing the early stages of the pest management protocols in my previous company. Then the opportunity came for me to work in Maldives with my current partners who I'm working with. That's where I came into found the company Pesterminators, co-founded along with my other partners in Maldives in 2015. And from then onwards, Maldives become my forte. And especially talking about Maldives, it's a highly challenging one, especially a sensitive area where we are working with, and it's a hospitality segment. And these 10 years have taught us a lot of things. It's not about the pest alone. It's about handling the guest experience, brand reputation, environmental impact, and also the public health. So that's when this become a bigger the pest management become a bigger opportunity as well as a learning point for me. So that is my journey in short.
Thanks for sharing it in details, Sathes. This was really very inspiring. So, what were the early challenges you faced, and how you found opportunities out of these challenges to come to this stage where very few people in the industry are actually implementing sustainability?
Yes, one major challenge which we faced when we started the pest management is the expectation. Clients always wanted the immediate results, and we can understand that, especially in hospitality. They wanted to show the results immediately for their guests. But in a tropical environment, like the tropical environment like Maldives, Sri Lanka, India, and in this belt, it is not about controlling that alone. The pest pressure is going to continue, and you are not going to solve it at once, and it's expecting it solved permanently. It's going to recur. So also, when we started the services, when we started Pesterminators, we have seen number of pest control companies here. They are solely depend on the chemical. The heavy dependency of chemical was observed throughout all the properties which we were started working. And it is not about using chemical. A blind treatment is led to a lot of issues. It's not only the perception of the client that who expect chemical is the solution. It's also led to resistant formation, and the chemicals were not working because we have only now limited number of chemicals available now. So this is a very big challenge for us, and that's where we understood one clear point. It's not about handling the pest issue or the this thing. I would say pest issues it's like a management failure rather than the infestation problem itself. So the understanding this whole concept, we started changing our entire treatment mechanism. This treatment mechanism just not like we didn't start with treatment or anything. We started with the education perspective. We started educating our clients on this one. What exactly is pest management and what they have to expect from a pest management perspective. And This slowly helped us to change our way of doing it, more sustainable way, more preventative way. And I have seen, like, few sites, like, they want to increase the treatment, and it is actually making the situation worse. And that's where we started continuously doing the learning curve. We were going to each and every client property and teaching them the entire process of it. That's helped us to change the identity of pest management, I would say. And another challenge is, like, it's internal, like, for the team. When we take the pest control service technicians who have experience, even for them also, it is like, you see a pest problem, you apply the chemical and just finish it, that's it. But it is not that. They have to make a decision, they have to observe, and they have to decide when they have to do the treatment, how they have to do the treatment. So this challenge was at the early stage, and with the proper education and continuous way of, we keep on pushing, we made them rethink the entire process of pest management and introduce a sustainable pest management part. So it is not product, it is not schedule, but it is risk based one. That's what we have put into their mind, and that's what helped us to move for the sustainable pest management segment.
Here is someone who is global expert and mentor of many of us. He wants to share something about you, Sathes.
Greetings, everyone. I am really thrilled and excited to endorse Sathes Chandran as a global leader in sustainable professional pest management solutions. He not only has a leading pest management company in the Maldives, he is also a distributor of sustainable products in the Maldives. And not only that, he is also an educator, a trainer. He hosts global workshops in sustainable pest management in the Maldives and invites global speakers, and he engages with the leaders of Maldives in the government and in the industry, and he does an amazing job. I have known Sathes now for over 11 years, and I have found him to be a man of vision, man of mission, and with great plans for the future. So I wish Sathes great success and wish you all as well all the very best.
That is a wonderful thing from Mr. Raamachandran. Mr. Raja is my mentor throughout this journey, especially in pest management. Even starting this company, he is a key person who have encouraged me to get into developing this Pesterminators brand. And he's not only mentor to me, he's a mentor to a lot of people. From him, we have learned a lot, and still he is helping the industry and elevating the industry. And I have to be thankful for him for being part of my personal growth as well as this journey as well of Pesterminators. Thank you so much, Mr. Raja.
These days, sustainability is often spoken at a high level and in all forums, but we don't find it being implemented other than few leaders like you. So, what are some of the misconceptions businesses have about sustainable pest management?
Yeah, that is the thing. Like, sustainability now became a buzzword. It is a marketing word for everyone. Everywhere where we go, it's sustainable. Every industry uses that sustainability. But the misconception, I would say, is like, they think sustainability in pest control. When we talk about sustainability, they talk only about green chemical. We have green chemical, or we have, we use other essential oils, or this thing. We don't use chemical. Sustainability doesn't mean like, we don't use chemical, because there is a requirement to use chemical, but how well we are utilizing or managing it to control them with a minimal effort. So everyone thinks sustainability means it's less effective. For what I've seen is, effective is not a short term. We have to think about a long term process and how well we manage the environment as well as how well we manage the client expectation and also the pest issues. So it requires a proper structure and the patience. And the other misconception is, again, as I mentioned, it's not about not using any chemical. You have to use it. It's not practical. Without chemical you can control the pests, but you can focus on other aspects where you can reduce the usage of chemical in the long run. That's what I would call the sustainability. You have to justify the use of chemical. And again, people may think if you are going sustainable you have to use expensive machineries, expensive things. And if you look at the repeated treatments and again long-term instability, I won't say it's a costly process. If you do it right, it is a process which will reduce your cost in long term. So I would say it's like the misconception is an issue of mindset of the people, and people still think a pest control as a quick fix and they want to solve it immediately rather than focusing on the overall aspects of it and the long-term results of it.
Well said, Sathes, about all these misconceptions, and this has cleared a lot of doubts which people may have or which I had. So now coming back to your place of work where you dedicate your more time is Maldives. So Maldives is operationally and environmentally, there are a lot of challenges in managing pests. So if you see the protocols and the standards, so that is designed as per the conventional methods and the geographies where almost similar kind of pest issues are there. So how does the strategy differ in Maldives as compared to other conventional regions?
Maldives environment is highly different from other countries which we are working on, which we are talking about. It's a highly sensitive environment. We are talking about islands which have their own ecosystem, and also working with hospitality segment. There is no gap for a margin of error. So we have to be precise and we have to think about the environment, because sustainability, again, not a buzzword now in Maldives. Each and every client is expecting that, and being a very, very sensitive environment, we have to highly focus on that. So and not only that, if you see Maldives, the temperature is high most of the year, throughout the year, and we have high humidity and constant pest pressure is there. And those are the challenging factors usually we have in Maldives. Sometimes anything you apply, it doesn't stay there. It can impact the surrounding environment, even the marine life, because the runoff can be there. So we have to approach it in much more controlled way. It's not about managing the pest in Maldives, it's about managing the entire ecosystem. So we focus as we take this pest management as not a way of a guy who's there who's fixing or spraying the areas on a routine schedule. We focus highly on the inspection and identifying the source point, the breeding points, and working very closely with the client and I would say the different teams, including engineering, housekeeping and landscaping team, to address this. Treatments are highly targeted. We don't go for a blanket application. And more than that, the guest expectation, because we are talking about luxury resorts here who pay thousands of dollars per night. So for us, a single complaint is a highly sensitive one and it matters. So we approach it on we have to work it in a way, it should be a proactive way before the guest sees any kind of pest, because we can't even see a single cockroach or single fly or single rat. That's the expectation from a client who comes on that particular segment of resorts. So in Maldives, our focus is more of a preventative approach rather than reacting to any type of a complaint. So all of our staffs are trained on that perspective, how they're going to handle it. So we don't do a routine fogging or routine routine treatment or routine spraying in order to control it. We focus on the larval management if we take the mosquito control. So our team is highly trained in terms of identifying all these source points and addressing to this. But this is not a immediate results which we have this thing up. We started slowly, and with the proper education again for the clients and having continuous meeting, we have changed their perspective of expectation of pest management. So now the routine treatment have went from obsolete one, it went obsolete, and now it is more of a preventative and proactive and risk based one. So that is how we are currently managing in Maldives.
So just now you mentioned about pest risk management, which is a very favorite topic for you. So can you give little insight about pest risk assessment? What exactly is this terminology?
Pest risk management, quite frankly, is introduced by Mr. Raamachandran to us. You would have known he's an industry stalwart who have introduced us. It is about, in a simple term, it is about the mechanism which utilizes all the available data. It looks into all the sources, the environmental, the weather condition, everything. Utilizing that data to create your system to identify the pest problem before it comes. That means before the problem becomes bigger, we anticipate it and we do take action without reacting to it and using excessive chemical to control it. So in here we focus on the source, the environmental, the behavior, the impact, other impacts, the external impacts like the climatic factors, the human factors, everything. So we bring in all this data, we record all this data, we bring in, so we can identify the risk it going to appear. So the data are very well available. Imagine there is a situation, that it's going to rain. The weather data is already available. So you can anticipate there is a chance of mosquito problem which is going to appear in this particular location or this particular area. So what are the possibilities for the mosquitoes to breed? What are the sources there? What are the containers or breeding grounds are there? So you take preventative action to control that. So you won't have a mosquito outbreak. You have already addressed to it. So there won't be any outbreak. So you don't have to apply fogging or excessive spray of chemicals or nothing. You can solve the problem before it arises. That's how the pest risk management works.
Thank you very much to simplify this terminology, pest risk management, and I'm sure that industry will adopt this particular technology very soon, because we are concerned about not only about the pest but also about the environment as a whole. So now coming back to your role at the global level. So you are a board member of GPMC, Global Pest Management Coalition, also EXCO member of FOPMA also. So there your role is supposed to guide and take industry to a level which is futuristic. So as per you, being involved in such dynamic global associations or regional associations, where do you see industry moving in next few years and next few decades?
Yes, it's a good question. And the industry is rapidly evolving. People are talking more, and with the availability of data available and the communication, we are really seeing the impact of what we say, the entire globe come as a village. So the data is available, people are sharing knowledge, and there are a lot of platforms including ENG pathways conducting a lot of trainings. So people are learning a lot these days, and part of GPMC FOPMA is also the same, to spread the knowledge and educate the industry as a overall. And we are keep on working towards that. But what I see is there are, I would say, around 3 clear directions for the next decade. First is it will be mostly a risk-based decision making rather than the routine and routine spraying. It's more of a data-driven one. And Second thing is I think about the technology adaptation. Technology is widely becoming available, and we have a lot of IoT is coming into place. AI is playing a major role. So integration of technology in our services and monitoring systems, reporting like predictions. These are the things which going to shape up the entire pest management process. So this will help them to make a proper decision rather than replacing anything. And also the third one, strong alignment with the sustainability, that is going to be the key thing. It is already happening, but more emphasis will be given when the clients started demanding for it, because it's already being demanded in different industries. So sustainability will play a key role by the client on the decision making. So all of the pest control companies already started working on it, and I hope that that will be a key differentiator in future. So it's the future will not be about the products, it's about decisions, I would say. The industry is moving towards more of a technology based one, and where professional making decisions rather than a technician just holding a spray and spraying chemicals. So it really means it's going to get structured more this thing, and less dependent on individual experience, and more of a system related things. Systems will come in place, and more of a data will come in place, will help us to make a decision to be more proactive and risk based one rather than the reactive.
Thanks, Sathes, for sharing the details. So before we wrap up, one final question. So for young entrepreneurs who are entering into the pest control industry, pest management industry, what one mantra you would like to give them? One suggestion, one mantra.
The good word I wanted to say is they have to understand one simple thing. That's one thought I always say. It's not about eliminating pests. Pest management is not about eliminating pests. It's about understanding the system and managing the risk and making a responsible decision, I would say. If we get that right, we don't just solve the problem, we protect the public health, we protect the environment, we support the businesses, and overall we will achieve our target of managing the pest also. And that's where we have to start working on. That's where the industry should move on.
Thank you very much, Sathes, for this engaging session. Looking forward to see you in future in more such sessions. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ujwal. Thank you again for this opportunity, and hope to see such kind of programs in future as well.